Switching over to the live screen.
Boy.
Right.
We're live.
Perfect. Okay, it looks like we're live. Hi, everyone. Hi.
Hi.
It's been far too long. Welcome to Roleplay, the D&D show that forces my players just to roll with it. Is everything good? Do you hear me?
I don't know why.
Okay.
Kimarie, Dennis, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Okay.
I'm just echoing again.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well, we can continue to work on that while we get everything taken care of. But yeah, welcome to. I think we're on a different episode now, right? We're on episode. What are we on now? Jeez,
We're on
17? I thought we were
on
19, I think, right?
Oh no.
It's
We're
okay.
above the legal limit now.
I remember because I think I made a joke that we were legal yesterday, and I kind of cringed at that. Oh, yeah, we are episode 19. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Well, yeah, we took a bit of a break. This was really, really nice, and we're very happy. We're very happy. I just saw Tyler's note. Kimarie's laughter is gold. Yeah, we just took a little bit of a break, and now we're back. We're very excited. We're all recharged, ready to go. And I think it's good if we just check in on everyone, see how we're doing, because we had a lot to cover last episode, so we're going to go through that shortly. Hey, Cal.
Yep.
Hi.
Love the new glasses. Love the new hair. Love everything.
Thank you. This is actually the same haircut I've had for probably 12 years.
Wow, that I am horrible.
So the other haircut was a new thing.
Oh, okay.
But since I'm a welder, having longer hair once we start getting into warmer months, not so great. So.
I had no idea you did welding, actually. That's great.
Yep.
Cool.
Surprise.
Well, why don't you tell us about Oz? Anything new or anything interesting? You had quite a situation last episode with the children.
I did.
Definitely made another coin toss decision.
Oz came so close to casting Eyes of the Reaper on Miki because they were pissed. Because Oz took home 3 kids with them and left Miki and Simena at the fair after Miki horribly offended the kids, and Oz was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we can swear, it's fine.
Yeah. I had to think about it for a second.
I've already done and said a lot of bad stuff, so please just keep going.
No, I said it. I'm pretty sure I said it last week. I said that to Miki before walking off. So yeah.
It was a lot.
I just have a weird feeling about the kids. Not sure what yet. But I'm kind of excited to see what kind of dynamic this is gonna bring up now.
Yeah, it's good. It's like a Full House.
Right.
Situation has become a new sitcom.
Right?
Yeah,
we're gonna become Fuller House again.
Yeah, and hopefully with better ratings.
Wait, did we? Well, not we, but did you? I thought you failed the precision check, or did the kids eventually come around at the end?
So,
I followed them and I guess gave a heartfelt enough speech that Dan did a fate flip.
Oh,
yeah. You rolled, I think, a 3 plus 4 of your guidance, which was a low roll because it was at disadvantage, but then Quick was helping, so it became a straight roll.
Yeah.
And then the persuasion didn't do well. And then with that very great speech you did, I'm like, I'm going to give you one last chance. It's either you're going to have them or they're not going to talk to you maybe ever again. So it was pretty much a flip decision, and you called it right. So,
okay.
Yep.
Because it's been almost 3 weeks, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
That's fine.
That was also at the very end, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So excited to have the opening party for the tavern as well. And
who knows who's gonna show up?
Yeah, and it's gonna be weird. Because with the weird tension that's probably going to be there between all of us with the kids being there.
We'll see.
It'll
And
be
maybe
interesting.
you're good friends, or maybe not so good friends. You never know. All right. Thanks, Cal. Appreciate it. Dennis, Craig, how are you? Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. I'm just happy to do this. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, what's new with you? How are things?
It's going pretty good. I'm just happy to be back.
Yeah.
So.
I wanted to say, not to get too personal, I wanted to congratulate you and Kimarie on a happy anniversary as well.
Thank
That's
you
really
very
great.
much.
So,
Thank you.
just for the audience, like these two people I've known for a good amount of time, and again, like the love for each other is really fantastic, and they're just great people. So I'm happy you had the chance to kind of spend time for yourself and really enjoy it.
I appreciate
We ate
it.
pasta. It was awesome.
The penne pasta. Okay. So
Yeah, I had penne.
penne.
Not that's
you-
important.
That's okay. You had a very interesting session last time, Craig, when Jalaxel kind of got a little bit of information from you with your faction, and you did intimidate and threaten to kill him, and that led a little bit of tension. So I don't know what you think about that.
It wasn't a
How you-
threat. It was a promise.
Mhm.
I can't with you.
Okay. Well, I mean, you are more than welcome to try anything you want. So,
Well,
I will just
it's
take
only it's only if he does something. So,
I know.
anyways,
No worries. But yeah, nice to have you, Dennis. Thank you again for handling the stream and everything too. Appreciate it.
you're most welcome.
Oh, thank you. Kimarie, hi.
Hi. Sorry, making sure I don't echo. Hi.
You're right. Hi. How are you?
I'm Kimarie. I'm good. I'm Kimarie. I play Miki, and I'm a boy.
Yes. I love it.
I had a really big reveal
Mhm,
last episode,
mhm,
and everybody else doesn't know
mhm.
unless they watched the episode.
And I sure didn't.
That's what makes
So,
it better.
I'm excited to see how everything plays out.
Yes.
I have a lot of ideas and thoughts, and
Okay. Cool.
so I'm excited. I'm excited
That's
for the
fun.
party. I'm not excited about the children.
Yeah, that
Which
was
is-
definitely made known.
Which is
last
really funny because last episode, like Kimarie
Yeah.
really struggled inwardly. I don't handle conflict well, so like this
Yeah.
conflict with Oz and Craig
Mhm.
is like killing me personally inside, but
It's
like for my
hard.
character, it's all good. So I'm gonna think of a word.
When I played Avery in the first campaign, like I was very deadpan and very cold at times, and that was kind of hard for me too, because I'm like, I don't want to hurt anyone or try to make anyone feel bad,
Yeah,
but like
you're
that's
just like,
really
I don't care, and walked away. And I'm like, oh Dan, no.
like, that's the point, right? But that brings more depth into your character, and it's you as a player, Kimarie, and knowing you personally how wonderfully nice you are and great. This is a challenge, and to see that layer come out really should be rewarded, and that's why I gave you that one-on-one talk, because you roleplayed that very interestingly, that I thought this would be a good time to talk to you one-on-one, and that's the roleplay aspect. So you did a very good job.
Yay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, thank you so much. Justin, how are you?
Doing great.
Nice, good to see you.
Mhm.
Anything you wanted to talk about? Anything that happened in the past week and a half?
No.
I mean, besides your
not
race
really.
reveal for Zymina too. That was
Yeah,
a
but
big
that's
spoiler.
D&D, Dan, not personal life. Ask me 2 separate questions, please.
I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, no, my character race got revealed as a Drow, and
Mhm.
had a very good conversation with Jarlaxo, who led us through his little submarine thing, and
Mhm.
you know, having a lot of tension between one of our party members, Craig, and the leader of my faction. So it's like, you know what, Craig, do I go to your date and start harassing your guild members? I don't think so, but I'm about to.
Ooh,
And
puppy.
I mean, probably won't. It's not her problem. That's how she feels about it. It's like, you know, he gets himself killed because of that. That's on him. And that's on period. So that was really interesting. And yeah, she did take Miki's side in not having kids at the tavern for different reasons than from what Miki had. So it was more just, why have kids in harm's way, or let alone just have kids in general? Because in her mind, having kids at all is just a deterrent, and it's just going to do nothing but deter them from doing whatever they need to do, considering all the strings they have out there in the world. So she's just sitting there waiting to see what happens with these kids, because she's not going to take responsibility for them. Not that she has to, just, she's like, nah. So can't wait to find out what happens today.
And it's going to be a lot, and I'm looking forward to it, because a lot has happened. But yeah, thank you everyone. And I just, as a little personal announcement for me, we did get another follower on TikTok. We got, I think, another follower here on Twitch recently. More likes, more people are interested in the show.
We're over 100 followers on Instagram.
Yes, that is a big accomplishment. So we're really picking up here, and it's a lot of fun. So thank you everyone for just spreading the word, and we appreciate it, and we want to continue doing this. So thank you, and let's get into it. Let's roll into today's episode of Roleplay. Everyone, Roleplay. All right. So a lot happened last episode, so I'm going to get through this. In our last episode, our players continued their discussion with the recently revealed Jarlaxle Benray, the leader of the Dragon Death. Upon his ship, the Eyecatcher, Jarlaxle was disguised as his alias Zardoz Zord, the ringleader of the Sea Maiden's Fair, but Ximena was able to see through Jarlaxle's trickery. After the reveal, there were many questions from the party, so Jarlaxle decided to create a game in which the party would exchange questions back and forth with him and answer honestly. Our party learned the following information. Number 1, spoiler alert, there's magical effect on the 3 ships of the Sea Maiden's Fair that disguised drow, which was revealed to be Ximena's race. Number 2, a drow named Solun Zybrindas was the drow that the party encountered in the dock ward that was killing elves and half-elves. Jarlaxle later had Solun apologize to the party during their dinner. Number 3, a Nimblewright, or like a robot automaton, broke out from the House of Inspired Hands and went rogue. Jarlaxle did know that the Nimblewright resided in a place called Graalhund Villa, which is east of our party's home. Number 4, our party died before they came to Waterdeep. They were possible casualties of war and possibly died on the battleground, and was brought to Waterdeep on a cart, looking like different races or versions of their past selves. Number 5, Jarlaxle provided a drug to the Lord's Alliance via the black market to put in Krigg's favorite drink, so that way his anger was suppressed. Miki was not aware of it, but Durnan was. Okay, Jarlaxle also got a bit of information too. He learned that the Doom Raiders gave Krigg and the group the mission to investigate Solun's murders in the dock ward, and Jarlaxle also learned that Blackstaff gave the group a quest to investigate a dragon in the Deepwater Harbor. Then that dragon, later known to be to the group as Zelofarn, wanted information about the submarine that Jarlaxle has. After building some trust, Jarlaxle gave a guided tour of the Scarlet Marpenoth, which is the submarine. And it was found that Jarlaxle's gunslingers, warriors, and some rock gnome engineers were in the submarine. Also, some high-tech plumbing and an air ventilation system was included. One important thing to mention is that Krigg tried to intimidate Jarlaxle, not to reveal to anyone that he revealed the Doom Raiders. Unfortunately, the intimidation didn't work too well, and it led to some passive-aggressive tension between Jarlaxle and Krigg. After our group left the ship, they found 3 orphans named Nat, Jenks, and Squidly. The party was divided as to what they would like to do. Oz and Krigg wanted to bring the children back to Trollskull Manor for at least a few days so that they have a place to sit and stay and eat, while on the other hand, Ximena and Miki didn't want them to come because of possible safety concerns, and Miki hates kids. Miki was less than pleasant when it came to interacting with the kids. Miki wanted to take Jenk's stuffed owlbear, make fun of his speech impediment, and told him that he needs to learn how to talk in order to survive on the streets. Yeah. Squidly and Nat stepped in on Jenks' behalf and was walking away from the group. Oz and Krigg managed to make a last-ditch effort to get them to join the group, and it worked. Barely. It was a coin flip. While Oz, Krigg, and the kids were going back to Trollskull Manor, Miki and Ximena decided to complete Ximena's quest regarding sneaking into the Waterdeep Wazoo and leave an expose from Jarlaxle on Jaxley Waterbust's desk. Miki unlocked the door using thieves' tools with a natural 20. They both snuck in, left the expose, and escaped the Waterdeep Wazoo undetected. that's where we left off. A lot of stuff happened.
Woo!
So now we are getting back into the game. So, no, let's start off with Craig and Oz and the children. Let's do that because I think you took a ride back
Mm-hmm.
to Trellskull Manor, right? So let's bring that up right away.
Okay.
So that we have that here, because I would think you guys would arrive first, because Miki and Zaimina had their side mission. So let me bring up them. Perfect. Let's do that. All right.
Yeah, you're right. I guess technically we did go first, and then it's still
Yeah,
the
we
night.
did.
We didn't
Yeah.
rest yet, so
We didn't rest. Nope.
you're right. It is their time to shine.
Yep. So, I'm just bringing them here. Pretty much they're inside. And Zaimina will just move you back here with Miki. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I
You're
go
like,
wherever
no.
the hell I want to go.
I figured. So, you get out of the wagon. You took a standard wagon. I think I told about the charge last episode, so you should be good. And it is nighttime, so it is pretty creepy. But when you do get to the front, like Craig and Oz, you notice it's a lot more welcoming. There's no more barred up windows. There's no more weeds or broken cobblestone paths. It looks like a full functioning tavern. And when you look inside, when you get inside and light the candles and check it out, everything is laid out so beautifully. No cobwebs, no dust. Every piece of furniture is firmly stacked or standing. Craig, you go back to the kitchen, you see all the guilds have their stuff in crates, but they kind of laid it out for you so that you had like your meats in one part, or they, if they need to put into like a chiller or something, like they have something on ice for you so that you can keep your seafood. And your big shark is actually in there as well. They kind of had it like near that part of the kitchen. So so you go in and then Squidly looks around. Wow, this place is huge. Wow. And Nat's looking around too, and she's being very careful. She's looking around. She's kind of like looking under counters. She's looking behind fireplaces. Almost look like she's looking for traps. She's being very cautious around. And then Jinx is kind of keeping to himself, cuddling his owlbear really close to him now, just because he's still kind of feeling the effects of what happened with Miki.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, Tally really knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He did a really good job.
I'm excited for tomorrow.
I am too.
Where are we gonna stay?
You want to see the room upstairs?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, let's go, guys.
Oz will take him up to the second floor.
Okay. Yeah, so you can just drag your characters there. So
Yeah,
you go
I
up to the
think
second floor. Mhm.
I think Oz is gonna give him the bigger room since there's 3 of them.
Okay. All right. So you take them upstairs, and then you get to see it a little bit more. Like from the last thing you remember, like there was just tattered carpets, stuffing from chairs hanging around, brand new carpeting, brand new big chairs. The fireplace is very clean. I'm not lit yet, obviously, but you see tables and chairs outside the balcony. It looks amazing. Like your money definitely was worth it.
Awesome.
And Junks looks around and says, "This place is really nice.
Thank
Looks
you.
very comfortable and fluffy."
We actually just had a guy working on it, so this is actually the first time that I'm seeing it brand new too.
Yeah, you can really sleep in here.
and I'm pretty sure the only way to access the bigger room, Dennis, can you change the map to the second floor area? Is to go all the way around.
Yeah, there's a couple ways. You can go. It's mostly like outside.
Okay,
You would have to
yeah.
go outside. So, like, there's an entryway here. So, like, you go like. Well, actually, wait. Yeah, you actually have to go here. I actually think that's the only way you can go.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's just like a deck or something.
Yeah.
Right, but
The doors. Yeah, they get second floor. Yeah.
like I think you have to go all the way through here and go around to this hallway
Yeah.
to be able to access this bedroom.
It's
I
an
think.
old style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old man. Yeah.
So.
So yeah, it's got the kids here. Plenty of space for them. You notice like Nat is still checking everything, and definitely she's in between. When you walk, she's in between you and the other two.
Fair
So
enough.
she's keeping an eye on making sure there's
Yeah.
no tricks. Nat goes like this with the group, giving confirmation that it looks good. And Squidly goes, oh, "This is really great. I'm actually pretty tired. I hope we're not a bother to you."
Nope, not at all. My room is going to be on the other side of the fireplace here, in Nozzle Point, and he's gonna kind of look at him, and you're definitely not a bother, but I'm also putting a lot of trust in you three that you're not gonna try and cause any shenanigans while we're sleeping or anything too. Alright? It's a two-way street.
Nah, I don't think we're gonna do anything. We're too tired.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have breakfast in the morning, and we can talk more then. Tomorrow evening we have our opening for the tavern for the first time, so you're more than welcome to hang out for that too. But other than that, I guess I'll talk to you all in the morning. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. Even if I'm sleeping, go ahead and wake me up. It's alright.
Alright, Junks and Squidly kind of look at Nat for confirmation too, and she looks at you and goes, like, thank you.
Sure thing. Alright, sleep well. And Oz will exit, close the door behind them.
Perfect. Yeah, as you close the door, Squidly's like, "This is amazing!" You just hear like a lot of excitement, and he's like, "What? They're very excited and happy about that. Quick, is there anything you were doing in the meantime? Or are you checking out the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm checking out the kitchen and butchering the rest of the shark.
Sure. Obliteros. Yeah, you get the shark. You're working on it. You kind of think back to your altercation with Drugs, right? Even though it's kind of playful or anything, it's just him with those condescending remarks, kind of not taking you seriously. In learning that you were essentially drugged or with a suppressant to reduce your anger, I'm going to reveal something to you, Craig.
Alright.
I have been keeping tabs on something called the Rage Gauge, which is something that I have implemented into this game. Basically, what is happening is that every time there's a moment like that normally you would probably be upset and do something and you suppress it, the gauge goes up.
Gosh.
And at certain events, I may make you roll a wisdom saving throw on certain things.
Alright.
The higher the gauge, the higher the DC it is to pass the wisdom. So if you are suppressing your anger, with multiple situations, which of course you have to be smart to do so. If you're like in a crowded street, and let's say you have road rage or whatever, right? And you don't meet that mark, I'm going to be kind of guiding a little control, so to speak.
All right.
And letting you know what happens.
All right. I get it. I like it.
It's just a fun little thing to keep in mind. It's also a good role-playing moment for you, too. So as soon as you find ways to outlet that anger, whether it's through fighting, that's great. But the more descriptive and violent and crazy you are with your fighting, or graphic you are, that reduces the scale down a little bit more.
Well, I remember that. I remembered the comments that Jarlaxle made, and I was gonna say, like, the way I was butchering the shark, I was definitely, like, taking my frustrations out.
Good.
I was probably
tell me about that.
I was probably using the cleaver a little bit too hard on the new cutting boards. Probably making a lot of noise throughout the rest of the inn.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You're fucking that meat up, dude. Get it.
Yeah, so as you're cutting up the fish, you blank out and you just see Jarlaxle. It's like posing there, looking at you and smiling. And you hear like, "Oh, what's the matter, big boy? A little upset? What are you gonna do about it, huh? You can't do anything."
My eyes flash white hot with rage, and I just throw the cleaver at the wall. And
you do, and sticks and big, huge chunk.
Damn.
And you just, after you kind of like turn the cleaver and look back, you see the shark again. So your rage gauge went down. Maybe you got a little bit up. So, yeah.
Good. I was going to ask if he does something like that. Will that bring it down?
Yeah. The role-playing mode, definitely. Yeah.
Oz was going to go down and talk to Craig, so I imagine it happened right at that moment that Oz was about to walk through the kitchen door, and all of a sudden the cleaver flies across the room.
Yeah, I would say you saw it and heard it a little bit as it happened.
Alright, maybe I should come back later.
Oh, can't hear you, Dennis.
You did.
Sorry.
I'm feeling much better now.
Alright. Good. I hope so.
You see part of the shark just leave. It looks really good, but you can tell that there were some improvised blade work there. Mostly around the head.
Well,
Are we having fun down here?
Well, I had to get rid of the spoiled parts, so...
Might as well have some fun with it, eh?
Yeah. Vent some frustration.
Healthy. I like it.
You hear a voice in the back of your head, Oz. Whispers. My child. Reunion. Worry. Questions.
Okay.
Miki and Zaimina.
Yeah.
You escaped the Waterdeep Wazoo. You're on your way to Trolska Manor. Are you taking a standard wagon?
Yeah, I think it's too far away at this point.
Yeah. I'm very wary about taking a Woober ever.
No, that's
Take a
a
risk.
good idea.
Taking a risk.
You might meet fellows of your race again.
Well, the Waterdeep Wazoo is actually pretty close to you guys. It's in the north ward, top right hand corner. So it's probably going to cost you for a standard. I actually, yeah. I mean, you could probably get there like walking distance, like 20-25 minutes. But if you want to take a wagon, it's 5 shard. It's pretty close.
I'll leave it up to Zymina because, like, I'm fine with walking, and I feel like we won't get jumped, but who knows? Zymina is beautiful, so
I have clothing that covers me up. I'm not walking around
Yeah,
scantily.
you're walking
Just
the
sexy.
streets, Zymina.
Listen,
You're walking these streets.
Walking their beat.
well,
I mean,
with one of your mimics, you can just save us by calling for help using one of your many voices. It's fine.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, based on what we just did, like breaking and entering, I think like having a carriage come down here would draw attention to us more.
Okay.
So I think us just staying into the shadows, like, I'm assuming you're of like the darker color Kenku. I don't want to assume.
I assume, but you
But-
never know.
You know, you might be a full white Kenku and or
Good
albino.
lord. No, I don't
Albino?
know that.
albino Kenku.
That would
Yeah.
be interesting. What a
You are
story.
the same color as the other Kenku NPCs that you encountered.
Yeah, so
That's super
Uh,
helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
yep. So we'll try to blend in and like stay to the shadows, like being casual.
I
but, like,
agree with that.
yeah, just because if we get caught, we're like, oh, we're just out walking around. Is that a crime? Versus like having a carriage
I'm just
steal away from the
taking this
zoo.
streetwalker home.
Are you
Okay,
gonna pay
so-
me?
You do. You have no problems. You actually get home pretty safely. Northport is pretty safe for the most part.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get to the tavern, and you see Craig and Oz in the kitchen. Looks like at the end of a conversation with a cleaver against the wall.
I go right up to the attic.
Okay. Go right up to the attic. The other rats are there. They kind of swarm you. The 3 rats that you had on you. Like they're so happy. They're just like circling around you, nuzzling you.
Did you have a good day? Oh, my pretty pets.
And they just look like they build more of a connection with them. It looks like they just really love you, love your company. It's very, very nice.
What's not to love?
Yeah, exactly.
Aww.
And your plague mask is where you left it last night.
I thought I brought it with me.
Oh, then you did. So you have a
Okay.
Alright, I thought you wanted it. It's with you,
Fine.
but it's up to you. Like, yeah, I know you wore it to bed last night, so it's up to you if you want to do that again.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'll put it on to fall asleep because apparently it calmed me last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put that on again. That'll be
Nice.
fun.
You put on the plague doctor mask, go to bed. A little bit of a warm touch to it, but it's very comforting. It's a nice warm touch, and just you think about how the day went, about how Jorlaxel kind of was almost a little corralling you a little bit, but you hear all these secrets, and then you kind of like flash back to the game vendor and how she kind of treated you like a child. Why should they treat me like a child? I am a grown-ass Kenku. They're gonna really
I'm
talk
a
to me like that?
man!
You're a man.
A
And
real
then the
man.
whole altercation with the kids too, and now the kids are gonna be brought here, which you didn't want the kids to be brought here.
I am... yeah, not thrilled with that.
It was a kind of like a day that could have gone better for you, probably.
Yep.
Mhm.
Does my mask help me with these feelings?
It does. It helps you reflect. It
Okay.
helps remind you of things. Almost just like it's a part of you, in some way, shape, or form. No, there was nothing magical with it. As I mean, it did detect magic, but it helped gain. And I think I mentioned this before as a character trait, but I'll give this to you. Your brain moves pretty fast. You think about things a lot, so this kind of helps center your many different
That's
thoughts.
right, yeah.
At the end.
Man, if that isn't me as Kimarie, woo!
Okay, Zymina, so you're in the tavern. Is there anything you wanted to do?
I mean, yeah, she just kind of watches Miki immediately go up the stairs, and then looks over at Craig and Oz. Notice it. The cleaver is still in the wall, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't think you guys took it out yet.
And she kind of like looks around at like, because I think this is the first time she's seen the newly renovated tavern, right? We didn't see it prior.
You like it. It looks very nice. It's about time that there's some luxury here in this town.
And then she just like looks at the cleaver and just goes, "We didn't even make it a day." But at least it's not burnt to a crisp like another tavern we know, so technically we're still winning. And she just kind of throws her hand up in the air, like, "Anything you'd like to share with us?" She like points to the cleaver.
Just, what's his face getting to me again?
Jarlaxle.
Yes, Jarlaxle. That I hate him so much. I can't even remember his name when I'm angry.
Well, considering he is the leader of the faction I'm in, you could stand to be a little more tactful when you talk to him. Granted, it doesn't really reflect as much on me, but I don't want there to be any more altercations between guilds. We already have enough with the Xanathar and the Zentarum, so please.
This is true. I will try to behave myself next time.
Truly, I say it more out of respect for Jarlaxle, just because I feel like he's a lot tougher than he might lead on. We have no idea how powerful any of these people are, so I'd hate to see any one of us get hurt. Especially now that we have 3 little younglings under our care.
This is true.
Alright, I've got a strange feeling about them. I don't know why. I don't know how long they're gonna be here for. I don't know. I had to follow my gut.
And we all respect people making their own independent choices. It's just living with them that's the hardest part. But I know you already know that. And I'm out of game not saying this sarcastically. She's trying to be like understanding with you, even though she disagrees. And then to kind of like change the subject, she just kind of like does like a grand gesture. She spins around looking at the tavern and just goes, "So what are we going to do tomorrow? We're just going to open and have people show up, or are we going to have to plan something? Are we going to have servers? Are we going to have what kind of food?" And then she like looks at the bludgeoned to death shark. "Well, I don't think we're serving that unless you can make it into some kind of paste or spread."
I had a thought about that. There's more than enough to make a lot of different things, including steaks. I'm thinking some sort of taco. As well as
What's taco?
What's a taco?
You mean you haven't heard of an obliteraco? It's all the rave.
I can hear Kimarie.
Zach's got me.
Yeah.
It's something I read about from a faraway region.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Well, that does sound interesting. How much time are we going to need to prepare for the grand opening? I mean, so far we've done nothing but anything other than doing anything inside the tavern. Are we really going to be ready for tomorrow to be the opening day or night?
Honestly, I have no idea, and it would kind of be nice to have our bartender down here for this conversation.
Well, you're an adult. You can go knock on his door and ask him all about it. I'm sure you'll love to have that conversation with him right now.
No. They don't want to talk, I'm not going to bother them. They want to talk, they can come down here themselves and act like an adult.
Well.
However, honestly, I have no expectations. I just figured food, drinks, something pretty relaxed. But I suppose I have the least amount of responsibilities right now, since I don't have any housekeeping responsibilities, so
Well,
what do you guys think?
if you want to help with prep, I've got probably more than enough work for tomorrow.
Sure. Maybe we could get the kids to help.
Well, we'll see how they handle the knives.
Help with... Well, yeah, we'll see.
Well, I would definitely make sure they're washed and proper before you do that. Sanitation
Definitely.
and whatnot. But you can always help serving people if we have to do that too, Oz. I mean, we don't have any extra hands besides us around here, and
Yeah.
as far as I know, you've invited the most people, so...
We might even have a
not-
dragon show
Okay.
off.
She actually makes the
Alright,
clicking noise with her mouth like...
to be fair, it was not me who brought it up to Click, who then told the whole other group there. Alright? That was that one up there.
Plus, I told the dragon they were welcome to come.
You did what?
I told the dragon that he was welcome to come.
Thankfully, I am meeting Celephon in the morning, so maybe they'll show up tomorrow night, maybe they won't. If they do, we're just gonna have to figure something out and hope the City Watch doesn't freak out.
Well, rest assured it'll be something that you'll have to figure out, because I'll be gone. I'm not dealing with that. That's a lot. That's too much. But let's just assume that we have a lot of people showing up tomorrow. When do we want to open?
Dinner time?
I would say, as a DM call, you mostly said like around dinner time, sundown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Hey,
Um,
Kimarie.
Sorry, I was talking to myself. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
That's
Just
okay.
saying what?
How dare you?
I saw the hand movement, so I was like, is she talking to us?
It's okay.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Does anyone want to do anything else before the end of the night? Before you get a long rest?
I suppose Oz will check with Craig to see if there's any prep that he needs help with tonight. But other than that, not really.
Craig, you still have exhaustion on you, by the way, so you really need to go to bed. You're pretty tired.
Can always
It's a
get
long
up in
day.
the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. It seems like most of the... I think I got all the meats prepared anyways. So I'll just do vegetables in the morning.
Alright, sounds good.
I mean, that was a big shark, so we might have focused a little much on that.
That's true.
Oh, and then, like, looking at the hole, how big is the hole where the cleaver is? I'm assuming at this point he would have, or the tenderizer. He
Yeah,
would have
it's
out.
probably... It was a pretty big-sized cleaver. Craig usually handles bigger than average type of cutlery. Especially when it comes to larger meats. So it left probably like a good, I would say, like half a foot slit in the wall.
Maybe we can call. Oh, why am I drawing a blank on his
Tally.
name? I said
Tally.
it. Yeah, I said it so many times. We can call Tally over to patch up the hole in the wall, and she kind of looks around. Now that I think about it, we only do have the one access upstairs. Maybe we can get a trapdoor with a ladder built in at some point. It'd be a lot easier than going outside.
Interesting.
Or a dumbwaiter.
Or both.
Or we could just all learn to fly. But you know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
Only one of us has that talent.
Oh my goodness!
Sashay.
What if we could get the gargoyle to like put a glyph on the floor that then like levitated us up to the next level?
Gargoyle.
Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, the dwarf lady from
Oporia. The one that does
yeah.
yeah.
You know,
It's very
now that you do say
interesting.
that, maybe
Oh.
don't call her the gargoyle to her face.
That
Oh, she
she
called herself that.
introduced herself as that.
By
Don't
the
be
way,
careful.
watchers, if I forgot to mention, we have an NPC list pinned in the chat. So if you
Oh, yeah.
forgot who the NPC was or what they look like, please check it out. We have it updated on the regular. You're welcome.
Okay, calm down, Jarlaxle.
I just love a good pin.
Before Zymina goes outside, she does turn and goes, "Oh, one more thing. I know it's really, really hard for all of us to do this, but are we gonna start using fake names when we have so many people around, or are we just gonna continue throwing them out there to the wind and just hope we're not discovered and killed in our sleep?"
It's probably a good idea if we come up with fake names so that they just roll off the tongue. Sorry.
No, it's alright. I was thinking about that, and I'm kind of worried that that ship has sailed because all of our neighbors know our names, and anybody who's coming tomorrow night that's been invited already knows our names pretty much. So,
well, I think it's more that they know all of your names. I don't think they've really asked, and I've never said mine unless someone else has, of course. Inky, but she just rolls her eyes and waves it off like whatever, a future problem. Just things to think about. We just opened a place up, and now we have so many guests coming. One who loves you so much, by the way. And then she gestures a click gesture before she walks out the front door.
What? Who are you talking to?
You.
What? Oh God, not click.
So, you guys retire for the night.
Sure.
You all get benefits of long rest. Craig, you're no longer exhausted. Everyone
Benefits.
who has those abilities that need to get recharged with long rest, do so. Cal, Oz, you prepare your cleric list for the day.
Yes, I do.
So you choose which spells you want to use throughout the day. Everyone's HP is up. And it's the start of the morning. You get up. It's a little gray outside. Probably a little drizzle. Early in the morning, a little bit of fog. But you see the sun trying to peek through. You all get a good night's sleep, and you I guess I'll start with Oz. You wanted to meet Zelfire, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I will say that you probably get up. You're one of the people that gets up the earliest, I would say, especially when you're meeting Zelfire at sunrise. In the dock ward, so you do get up pretty early.
Yeah, I was also gonna see if the kids wanted to go with.
Sure. You do see they are all sleeping.
Okay.
In the room. They're all pretty Nat's pretty tucked in. Squidly is sprawled out, and you see Jen sleeping on the floor.
Interesting. I was leave a note. It's just saying where they went.
Okay.
And telling them if they need anything to ask Craig.
Okay.
And to stay away from Miki.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So you're heading to Deepwater Harbor near the dock ward. Are you what type of transportation are you taking? Standard, nice wagon, Uber?
Well, let's try a Uber because Oz is running out of money right now. So.
Okay. Sounds good. So you get into Uber.
Yeah.
You see, it kind of looks like a very almost homeless type of clown of some sort.
No.
Kind of like a hole with a top hat, a red nose that's kind of painted on. Looks like he saw a lot of stuff. He's not very happy, very sad. Almost like he's on the verge of crying. But he's wearing dirty, like a dirty trench coat as well, and he's nodding at you. Come on in.
Good morning.
And he pops up his hand, and then a little cartoon sun comes up that's dancing on his hand. It's a little unsettling. It's kind of like a Betty Boop type of thing, just old cartoonish thing. But you don't he's still looks sad, but the sun looks very happy. You don't know if that's a symbol that says good morning.
Could you take me to the harbor, please, in the dock ward?
He nods, and then he starts The horses also look pretty sad. I mean, they're well fed, but they look kind of mopey. So they're actually kind of going a little bit slower than your normal pace that you're used to. And what the wagons are going around him, and he's just being really sad and just moving along. He's not making any conversation.
Is this gonna make me late?
It's definitely slower than what you were looking for so far.
Well, I mean, as long as I'm not gonna be late, I won't mind.
You're able to
I
get
think.
there on time, but it's
Okay.
taking longer than normal.
That's fair.
At the end of, he doesn't say anything. He just continues to go, and there's like you see like he sees like happy families like walking by, and then he like goes down and just keeps on going. You get to where you need to go at the pier, so you're gonna have to walk like probably half a mile to get there. It's actually it's one dragon, 5 shard.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, I'll hand it over. I hope your day goes better.
He holds out his hand, and then a little cartoon squirrel comes out with big googly eyes, and then a little thought bubble comes out of the squirrel that says "Thank you." And he
You're
hands it back
welcome.
in, and then drives off.
Bye now.
That was weird for you.
I was just gonna stand there for a second, like, what the fuck just happened?
You do see,
And then he, like, yeah.
you do see, kind of like a small crowd of sailors kind of peeking around and looking at a certain spot, and it looks like Zelopharn is leaning against a wall, kind of like laying down, kind of looking around.
Okay, Oz is gonna go over there.
Okay, you get there, and Zelopharn is there. Says, "Oh hey, oh, hi there."
Hey!
The sun's picking up a little bit, trying to get through the clouds a little bit. Still a little gray
Nice.
outside, but at least it's light out. Yay! How's your day going so far?
So far, so good.
Oh, that's great. Well, did you have any information for me?
I do, and you are not going to believe it.
He kind of like goes down, kind of like a dog, ready to pounce, and like wags his tail. Tell me what's inside the submarine. I can't hear.
Yeah, and Oz is just gonna regale him with all the information that he remembers.
Okay.
It was like, and there was plumbing in there for when you have to like use the bathroom. Like, who has that?
Well, that's a very special type of submarine where you can do that. That's very fascinating. I must admit, like, I didn't get a good gander when I first looked in there, but, you know, I'm really happy that you got it for me. Just as a promise, I have this little chest for you. Well, maybe little for me and not big dragon claws, but you can carry it on your own.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and I'll be seeing you later tonight for the big party.
All right, we're gonna have some of that shock.
Yeah, but I also took a big mental note that not to fly over there because that would cause a distraction. So I'm just gonna walk down the street there and just make my way over there in the middle of
All
the
right.
city.
Sounds
Alright.
good. Be safe.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
And he kind of does like a flying leap and dives into the harbor.
Nice.
Yeah. You're like,
Do I get splashed? Or is he
"Oh,
far
a
enough
little
away?
bit." Oh,
Okay.
He kind of did like a flying leap.
Okay.
He
Cool.
was pretty excited to hear about that information. So.
Oz
Yeah,
made sure to like take a lot of mental notes so that they had as many details for Zelopharn as possible.
Oh, sure. No worries. You do have to
Report to
relay
Blackstaff.
to
Yeah.
the black stuff with that as well. Yeah. So that happened with that. Do you, I guess, to save time, are you just going to like write a note to Blackstaff or a paper bird?
Yeah, I think Oz will just send a paper bird.
Okay. I'm just going to save you a bunch of time too, so we don't
Yeah.
like have any delays. So you do gain 1 renown in your faction.
Woohoo!
And you also get a pouch with some dust in it.
What kind of does?
Arcana check for me.
Arcana check. All right. $11.
11. It's kind of hard to tell. Just looks like a bunch of dust, but you think it may be important for something you don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm
Maybe
just
maybe
gonna
someone else may
pocket
know.
that for now. Yeah.
No worries.
Was that in what Zelifarn gave me?
No, that was what was
that
shipped
what-
to you from
Okay, from Blackstaff.
Mhm.
Okay.
as a reward. The
She didn't
the treasure
include
chest is
a note
unlocked.
or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
Thanks. Thanks,
Give it
Vadra.
to
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, I would like to know what's in the chest.
I need you to roll an athletics check for me, please.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
You try to open it, but then there's actually a rusted lock in there that's kind of jammed.
12.
12.
I'm being very average today, apparently.
That's fine. It takes some time, but you actually manage to get the chest in the sand. You kind of get your foot on it, and you pick it up. So
Are
you
sailors
see...
watching me do this?
Yeah, they are.
No, they are.
I mean, they're like, okay, what are they doing with this dragon? Because they saw the whole like exchange between the treasure chests too. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of far away, but like they're like,
Yeah.
what is going on here? So, you see, 300 shard
Ooh.
in there. And you also see a golden amulet shaped like an octopus. Octopus
Post.
with amethyst eyes. That's what happened.
Okay.
Octopus with amethyst eyes worth 250 dragon.
Amethyst.
Nice.
Can you also make a perception check for me, please?
Yes. As soon as I remember how to spell amethyst.
It's my first spell.
Got this.
Got it. I got it. Okay. Let's use this one. No, let's not use that one. That was a 5.
5. Okay. It looks like, yeah, nothing you notice.
I have to get all of this appraised.
So are you just thinking what's out of the chest, or are you kind of
Just
leaving
take
it
the
there?
whole chest.
Does the chest seem like it's worth anything, or I'm assuming it's like rusted?
It's pretty
and-
old. Yeah, it's pretty old and rusted.
Yeah, I'll leave the chest and I'll just take
Okay.
the stuff out of it.
All right, sounds good.
That bag that Click gave me, was that just a bag or was it a bag of holding?
It was just a bag. It was just a
Okay.
sack. Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Yeah,
It's
it's fair to
sack.
give. It's the
I can't
action.
remember.
Yep. Click sack.
Big ol' sack.
Big
No,
old sack.
no,
He already
no.
showed you his sack.
No.
So cute.
Gonna have to
Oh, I
give it
bet
back
he
now.
shops at Saks.
And I assume
That
you're
was
making
so
your way
horrible.
back to the tavern then afterwards.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Normal ride.
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna be 2 dragon.
Okay.
Great.
Wow, I have a little bit more money right now, so
No worries.
the
And if you
extra is worth it to feel safe.
If you plan to sell the octopus, just let me know, and then just add the dragon amount to your total.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So then you manage to get back to the tavern. The 3 of you, Craig, Zymina, and Miki. It is morning. The children are there too. Look very well rested. They wish Craig and Zymina good morning, not Miki. They are very guarded. Nat kind of stands in front of Jinx. And Miki, I was just going and whatever.
Uh-oh. You cut out Dan.
Say that
Uh-oh.
again?
no. Oh, there you go. I would assume that Miki, you're kind of just ignoring them and not paying much attention.
No, I actually am gonna just look at them and say, "Good morning to you too."
Nat squints her eyes at you. Very.
That girl's gonna cut you.
Not if I kill her first. Out again! Out again!
Well, no, you can't.
Oz is not there. Oz is
Yeah.
not there.
We all
Yeah.
know. We
Yep. Yes. So Squidly's like,
Oh no,
when's
Dan.
breakfast? Oh, I cut out again?
No.
Yeah, your audio is just kind of going in and out a
Warbly.
little bit. Warbly, yeah.
Okay. I can always try to change my outlet too. Let me see.
Outlook. Just be positive.
I think you're good now.
Yeah, keep trying.
I keep trying.
Glass half full.
Yeah.
Okay, so Squilly asks, when's breakfast?
Right now.
What are we having?
What
I'm
would
hungry.
you like?
We get to choose? Oh my gosh, we get to choose. I would like bacon. I haven't had bacon in a long time. That'd be really great. And then maybe like some eggs. That'd be really great. Jenks, what do you... Jenks, what do you want? Jenks is like, I'm fine with whatever. Fine. I'm used to porridge. But if you have... Kimarie, stop. I'm used to porridge, but if you have something even better you recommend, I would eat it.
Well, I've got bacon and eggs up the wazoo. I could also make some sort of... I've got a lot of bacon and eggs. There's also pancakes.
Wow, Craig, we're really spoiling them today, huh?
They have been out on the street for forever. If you would like bacon and eggs and pancakes, I will make you some too.
Just not our normal, food that we normally eat, and we do have a big crowd coming today, and we're running out of funds. That's all I'm trying to say.
So I mean, it's just looking back and forth and just leaning on the counter, just head in hand, just serving.
Nat's looking around too, and gestures to Squidly. Oh, okay. Nat says if you have any fresh fruit, that would be really good too, like some apples or grapes or nothing too crazy.
I will cut up some fruit, and I will get some bacon and eggs going.
Thank you. All right. So you go back in the kitchen, whip up some breakfast. As you come back to the tavern, you're there too. And
when Oz walks in, they immediately take the bag of dragon, the 300 shard.
300 shard. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And just drop it on the counter in front of Miki and be like, add this to the funds.
Okay, sure. I'll put it in the hole.
You should get the hole and just plop it in there. You just look down and be like, whatever.
So I mean, it just under her breath goes, I really need to get better at managing a lot of things quickly.
Is there anything you guys wanted to do before sundown, to prep for the grand opening? Yes, Miki.
Yep. Since I wasn't there last night. So, do we have a plan for tonight? Because I have a couple ideas that it came to me last night in my sleep, so I was wondering if we had a plan, or else I have a couple ideas.
No,
The
it
kids
seems
are
like
in front of you, by the way, in this conversation. I'm letting you know.
The what?
The kids are with you, by the way. So they're
I know.
here. Okay.
I know.
No, it doesn't seem like we have any real strict plans other than just serving, what did you call it, Craig? Tacos? And assorted meats, I think? I don't know that there's an actual plan, just winging it for tonight, right?
Tacos, assorted meats, kebabs. I have a whole menu prepared.
Okay. Hold on. Though. Let's think about this a little bit. A little more strategically, right, Craig? Because you're all about strategics.
Careful of the echo, by the way, guys.
It's probably a good idea to narrow down our food for tonight.
Okay, now we got it. So here's my idea. We have a limited menu. those tacos, I guess, whatever that is, and maybe like 2 other things, Craig, and then I'll come up with like, actually, I have already come up with a opening day drink that we can have just ready for people, and we'll just treat this kind of like a party, and then we'll have, and then I was thinking we could have like a cover fee, where like Oz, you could stand at the door, and like we could charge. I don't know, whatever you guys think is fair, and then they can have food and drinks, and just whatever we have, and then we just monitor how much people are consuming, and then kick them out if they're overindulging. Then we don't have to worry about. Then Craig can just focus on food. I can just focus on drinks. Oz can just focus on money, and Zymina, you can fill in where needed, and you 3, you can listen to Oz.
That was a lot of information. Did you get all that? Yeah, it's okay, Jenks. We understand. We can run a business too. We're
Warble.
What?
Warbling.
My warble.
Warbling.
Warble. We're really good entrepreneurs. We can definitely handle ourselves.
All right, because I'm gonna need all the help that I can get.
What do you guys think about that?
I actually like that idea. How much do you think we should charge for the cover fee?
Well, at least the shark was free, so.
I want to just make a DM thing right here. So basically, even though you may charge certain things today, I'm still doing the running a business module.
Mm-hmm.
So every 5 days, that's when you're going to make your roll. If you're going to do something a little bit extra, I may take that into consideration when you're rolling, so you have a chance of making more money.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
So yeah, it really doesn't matter. So it's more just aesthetics at this point, or cosmetics at this
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
Basically,
So we'll just say that we're charging a cover fee and
if you
and
want,
leave it at that.
just for the
Cool.
just to save
Yeah.
time here.
Something that will keep up.
I was
our
like, we're getting
expenses.
nitty gritty.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
that's
want to
good.
ruin the dream and the.
Good.
No. I
Good.
mean,
No, this is
Zymina
good.
was gonna be opposed anyway, so
Mhm.
don't worry.
But you don't
For
like my
the pot.
plans, I mean.
So she's just gonna go, well, we're not really established enough to be covering charges at the door, I think. Plus, if we just keep making tons of food, poor Craig's gonna be in there all day just shoveling food out for everybody to grab. It might be easier on us with our limited staff to just serve as they come. Plus, we did promise a couple of rounds of free drinks to some of the neighborhood and other people, so maybe let's just start there and just play it out. I doubt we're going to be so overwhelmingly busy on the first day. Plus, the kids
Yeah,
can
we
probably
did
help out
invite-
by cleaning and stuff too.
We did invite quite a few people. That was the only reason I thought about that.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea in the future. I think maybe when we become more established and we start having more consistent people coming in, I think charging a cover would be better to keep it down from getting too big. But we do have a ton of space in here and upstairs in the common rooms as well. So, I mean, eventually we're going to need to hire help or manage it all by ourselves. So for now, I think keeping it simple is better.
Yeah, we have free labor right here, so that's good.
Don't
Free
make
labor?
assumptions.
They're not free. They're pulling their weight, and we'll support them.
Yes. If they agree to do some jobs for us, they will be compensated.
Really
Great.
goes. Yeah, we expect to get paid because we're working hard here.
Oh boy, great. More
I
of our
don't
money.
really like your attitude. You're being really mean. You're saying you're ignoring us, but you're being really mean again.
I'm just trying to figure out the logistics of everything.
You know,
He like looks
speaking
to you like
of,
eye level too. He's getting close to you and like.
I just smile.
Mhm.
So I mean, it
With
just
your
like
beak.
leans up against the counter again.
With
just,
my beak.
now, speaking of logistics, I mean, there is a point being said. Considering the type of people we're inviting here from all of our factions, now that we have 3 children that are going to be present for all of this for the foreseeable future, maybe it's best to keep them in on the loop. They're going to hear things no matter what we do, so you guys can have fun informing them in on that if you'd like. Or don't. Not really my place.
Nat
And then
looks
she
at
kinda
you. Yeah, Nat
Mhm.
looks at you and actually looks around and then looks at Squidly. Okay, yeah. Nat's saying that she would be interested in getting intel and helping any way she can in that. I can be like a person in the middle to kind of help with the communication, but she says she likes to keep her eyes open in case there's any potential dangers or anything of interest that could benefit us as well as you guys if we're having this friendship. And looks at Miki.
Hmm.
So Nat's interested in that. She's really good of keeping eyes out and trying to get away from danger and being smart about the city.
Oh, I can absolutely tell with how much she kind of directs you to, so she has a very sharp eye. Even when we were at the fair, I could tell.
Nat looks at you and gives a little.
Mm-hmm.
little smile.
Now that we're on the subject of sharing information, since you guys have been on the streets for quite some time at this point, well, we can do a little bit of an exchange too, of course, but is there anything you've been hearing about the guilds fighting amongst themselves, or anything unusual in terms of noble houses or anything that you can think of, at least recently?
Squidly doesn't really know. Nat got the same thing, doesn't know.
That's so funny.
Jenks kind of comes a little forward. There were, I don't know, some rumors of, there was a normal family in the Sea Ward. I don't remember the name very much, but they have a couple kids like our age, and I thought they could be like playmates, but they're pretty much locked in their homes. Some bad stuff. Maybe like evil stuff. Don't know too much. It was a noble family. Castlewinter?
Oh, well, that does
seem to
line up
be
with what we've heard.
hearing that name quite a bit lately, haven't we?
They act really friendly, and they saw us and wanted to see if we wanted to come inside. We said no, we don't.
Good
The
choice.
place, Nat didn't get a good feeling, so
And to think
That's
that could have
the-
been us.
that's the only thing I can think of. I try to stay away from that because I don't really know. Nat's really good, but we mostly try to stay away from trouble and not really explore all the bad things that happen because it could be very dangerous for us.
Ah, well. Just so you kids do know, we did have an explosion here a few days ago, and it seems like there's a lot of danger to be had in Waterdeep, so I just want to make sure you guys are understanding the situation you could potentially be in, because there's nothing that I like more than transparency. And then she like smiles because like in her mind, like, or out of game, like I know that's just,
Yeah,
love the games, you know.
Nat looks at Jenks, actually goes. Nat's wondering, like, what do you know? What happened so that we can be prepared in case something happens.
Oh, of course. I mean, not that I want to be the one to constantly do the talking, but I think it's only fair that Craig and Oz can inform you of the home that they have invited you into. Not that there's anything wrong, just clarification is important.
Mm-hmm.
And then she leans on the counter and looks over at the two.
And maybe don't go outside without permission.
Well, I'm not commenting on that because I'm not trying to sound threatening. I'm just trying to be clear.
I'm just trying to give information out.
Oh, I
That's
love
what
it,
you do.
Mika, though.
Jax.
They've obviously shown that they can take care of themselves.
Oh,
That being
there's so many
said, though-
dangers around here, though.
Miki, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And Azul turned to the kids and just kind of...
Not
Well,
my forte.
first of all, we do share the house with a specter named Liv. You might feel him around.
Oh, yeah, ghost.
He's nice. He used to work here before when the place was open.
And then he was murdered.
Yes, thank you,
Zip
Miki.
it, Miki.
The peanut gallery is just on point today, I guess. And then Oz will just kind of fill him in on like the fire and the explosion that happened outside.
The countless bodies of it all.
You say that in game.
So many dead bodies.
She's not being graphic, but she's just trying to make them understand that things happen to them and they want to be around that kind of circle, but transparency is key.
Nat gestures to the kitchen. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs into our room.
All right.
Okay. Thank you for breakfast. It was very good.
You're most welcome.
Sorry if we freaked you out. Let us know if you need anything. You're not being kept here. You're allowed to leave if you want.
If you'd like anything for your room upstairs, just let us know.
We're good. Thank you. I would say as time passes.
They're completely freaked out.
Oh, of
time
course.
passes, it is getting closer, like probably like 2 or 3. If you leave the door open, these people walk in, or do you lock the door?
Oh no, I figured we'd leave the door open.
Okay.
I mean, I did want to go get Tally to repair that hole in the wall, or at least
I mean,
cover it in
it's
something.
in the kitchen, so...
It's just a little guess, but like I'm sure he's going to be arriving at the party, so you can definitely tell him if you want.
Oh my god, have him work off the clock, Dan? What kind of lawful evil do you think
Take
I
a
am?
look at it off the clock, not work on
Yeah,
it
by the way,
off
the
the
whole group
clock.
knows that I mean it's lawful evil now, so there you go. Yeah. Okay, so these 3 people walk in. We got Renair, Volo, and Floon all walk inside.
Oh my
Okay, early.
goodness.
And Volo goes, "Oh my goodness, it's been far too long. Hi everyone. Oh my gosh, this place is fantastic. Oh my god, give me hugs. Oh, let's hug. Oh my, hello Miki. Good to see you. Hello.
Hello.
It's looking sharp.
Thank you.
Right, very nice.
A little less inconspicuous this way. I
Yeah,
think.
he's super hot.
Thanks.
Sure. Anyways, Renair wanted to arrive a little bit early because it's okay, Bella. Hi everyone. I can speak.
Hi, Renair.
Hi.
Miki. Hello everyone. Floon goes, hi Miki.
Hi, Floon.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I don't.
Okay, have fun. That's okay. Alright. I have that effect on people. So Renair,
They're just so flustered.
sorry, we arrived pretty early. Looks fantastic, by the way. This is very well done. We may even come here more than the portal because it looks really good. It's a different part of the town, but I came here because I have some very important information. As I know that we were discussing before about if I found anything regarding your explosion situation. Is anyone else here? Do we need to sit in a private room?
There's some kids here, but that's fine.
Children.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
found some kids. Shut up, Miki. We found some kids at the fair, and they're homeless, so we were giving them place to stay last night and stuff.
Oh, that's very kind.
They're pretty smart,
Okay.
So
that's good. All right. Well, I'm going to. I actually did a little bit of digging, in regards to your situation. So, I wanted to say this right now in case there were more other people coming in. And notice Greg kind of looked at you a little bit and kind of quickly looked back at the group when he said that about other people coming in to the tavern.
okay.
So, he said, well, because I think you revealed, like, you talked to him about, like, a description that Fala mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he said, yes, so that matches the description of Ersto Floxen. He's a suspected member of the Black Network. And this is what we heard from the Hobos. Another Northwood resident claimed he saw Ersto enter Gralhund Villa, which is in the Northwood shortly after the fireball incident. And the resident reported him to the City Watch because Ersto looked suspicious. He was like holding onto something. I think we're piecing things together here. Also, 2 City Watch constables spoke to Lord Gralhund. Lord Gralhund assured them that no one had broken into the estate and that everything was fine. The constables had no grounds to secure a search warrant, so they didn't pursue the matter. So,
Interesting.
yeah, that's a bit fishy. I don't know if they're in on it or what's happening, but it makes sense, especially with the direction you're mentioning and us still being there. That's probably a next place to visit. Enough. Also, I do have another Hunter's quest for you, in case you were looking to gain renown. It is up to you.
Sure. Absolutely.
Really.
Out of game, do we know of Growhound Estate? Is that related to any of the nobles, or is that separate from what I missed?
Is it Galrund?
Let me
Or
see.
is it a different place?
Maybe I
Just
mispronounced it.
the estate.
I'm
I'm sorry.
It is Gralhund. So it's Gralhund. Gralhund Villa.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's right, just east of you guys. Yep. Then Renair says, Uza Solizef, which is UZASOLIZEPH, is an old woman who sells books out of a narrow 3-story building on Sorn Street in the Trades Ward. SORN is the name of the street. She claims to have trapped a monster in her shop and fears for the welfare of her books and her cat. The City Watch isn't likely to lend a hand, given Uza's propensity for tall tales, but the Hoppers owe her a favor. You'll find her sobbing at Falzoun's Folly. It's FELZOUN apostrophe S Folly, a tavern on the corner of Sorn Street and Salabar Street. If you are able to get there sooner than later, she would appreciate it. That's what we have at the moment. But otherwise, we just wanted to see the place and get here a bit early so we can see the celebration of your grand opening.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
I know, it was a lot of business, but at least we're here now. Bolo's been very excited. Yes, I have been so thrilled seeing all the renovations. And is the ghost still here? Is that still
Yes. Actually,
Oh.
speaking of Liv, Volo,
Yes.
do you happen to remember who the owner was before you?
I think it was that hag that killed all the children. Oh, I mean, the one that ate the children. I mean, the very unfortunate situation that happened with the youth in our community.
Oh, good. We should tell that story to the kids. Anyway,
We should.
I'm
thinking
we need to go.
No.
We need to go further back than that.
Miki
There was another gentleman that
Zymina.
had owned here.
I won it in a gambling.
Alright.
You know, Oz, we can always go back to the.
Dan's paused.
Oh no!
Oh, I am.
Well, is
Okay.
everything else working?
There we go.
Are we good? Okay.
Good.
He says, "Oh, I won it at a gambling game," and he just put it on the table, and I said, "Oh, I won it," and then I got it. So
Do you-
just look at it.
Green.
Who
Yeah.
do you know who that was?
Um,
You know, Oz, it might be better if we just go to the place that we got the deed from. Perhaps
the
they
city
can tell you.
records.
Yeah.
not really.
Eh,
Don't
it's a
know
good
too
idea.
much. There's an old fellow probably had some money on him that I took. I don't usually win at those games, but I got really lucky. And then I gave him a signed copy of my book as a thank you. He did not like that.
I absolutely want to insight check him.
Okay.
Did he really get lucky?
Follow-up question. Do any of you know anything about the High Church nobles?
Did you roll an insight, Justin?
Yeah, I rolled a 14 plus. Oh, yeah, 14's right. I don't know my insight. Yeah, I don't know what my bonus is. I almost said 20. I don't know if that's right.
He sounds truthful. He is known to really like exude and make a story about every situation that's happened to his life, even if it's not really interesting. He tries to make it sound interesting. It sounds like he's being truthful, but he's just. The game didn't sound as exciting. It sounds like he just got lucky, and he probably didn't do anything more with that.
Okay. She seems
in regards to the High Church, let me roll for them. All three of them go, yeah. Miranda goes, yeah, actually, Flynn's pretty familiar with them. Flynn's like, oh, you want me to spill for you? Better get ready.
Yes, please. Spill it, Flynn.
Oh my God.
So, Mr. High Church, let's just call him that, right? Because no contract, right? Let's just say he likes to flip on certain days of the week. And he wanted to try a new thing with someone who has something on their... Okay, I slept with him. Okay, that's what happened. And...
Wow, we're so shocked, Flynn.
Yeah, don't patronize me. I do what I do. I told you in my game. Anyways, yes, apparently he's a single man now, no wife, but there's still children. So that's very interesting. He lives in the North Ward, but yeah, don't know too. I guess I know of him, but he only visits his home at night, apparently. Very interesting. He told me to come at a certain time to visit.
But
Yes. But it's very mysterious. He's someone that it's a certain punctuality with him that it has to be a certain time that I have to meet him. I can't visit him during the day, and I actually have kind of looked around during the day, and I didn't see anyone in his home, so I don't know if he has another job, maybe, perhaps. But I heard, but I would think that he would work in the North Ward. So,
All right.
yeah, quite an interesting fellow he is. He's very sharp. Like he can see things pretty well, and he likes to feed me some information at times when I feed on him. So.
Oh.
There's a little situation. Bella's like, oh, that is very saucy. I just knew he was in the North one, but oh wow, Flynn, look at you getting those details.
I'm trying to suss out whether Oz is embarrassed by that or not.
It's up to you.
I love it.
Yeah. As time goes on, they pretty much go for it.
Sorry, I do have something I
yeah.
wanted to say.
Yeah,
since
sure.
we're all together.
Yeah.
With your, I mean, this could have happened back when, sorry, forgot. Volo, there's so many people. When Volo was talking about how lucky he was, I just wanted to thank him again for giving us this tavern and giving us a new lease on life, kind of, I guess. And that he was very kind to do that.
Well, of course. I mean, you helped rescue Renair and Floon. I mean, you definitely deserve it. I kind of feel bad I didn't have the money and I kind of lied about that. But at least you got a mansion in front of it.
Yeah, we're not going to hold that totally against you, but
I hope not.
it was definitely worth saving Floon.
Oh,
and Renair, I guess.
And you met friends, and in with the hoppers if you wanted to.
Nah, we're friends.
I need something to drink.
Awesome. Let's go get you a drink.
Volo's becoming a little antsy right now. He was like looking for something to drink and like trying something right away. He's being a little rude, unintentionally.
Since I've served them before, can I just bring them what they would normally drink? Okay.
Sure. Yeah, get all to them, and they all like take sips and just big sigh, happiness. Takes them back to the Ionic Portal, but it's here now, so it's a different ambience. So they really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's very nice. Also, after a while, I would like to speak to Renair privately.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, not Floon.
Sure.
Not Floon.
So, if you want, you can do that right away. If you want to.
Yeah. Hey, Renair, could I just speak to you over here really quick?
I'm sure.
Want to talk to you quick. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries, of course. I will let you know as time goes on. There's a couple more people that arrive into the tavern. You see Deville, and of course, Yagra.
Yagra! Girlfriend! Your girlfriend!
And
they came from the back. How quaint.
Right. I have a lot of tokens here.
I see.
Yeah. So Deville comes in and says, "Okay, this is a good place. Hey, Craig. How are things?"
Pretty well.
Nice. Yagra goes, "Aren't you gonna give me a hug, lover boy?" Come here.
No. Oh my god. So Zymina did not go to the Yawning Portal with the rest of the group, so she doesn't even know who, didn't know this.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what Yagra looks like, and she just, looks over
Yeah,
and she
it's the first time, yeah.
Greg, you didn't say you had a girlfriend.
It's not official yet, but it may happen.
Oh, well, a toast to the grand opening and to newfound love. And she, turns to go to the bar and asks Miki for a glass of red wine.
You bet. Here you go.
Thank you. And she just goes back to the corner and she's just observing all the conversations, just, enjoying this. Just,
Greg, quick question for you. Do you know when you're going to make that delivery?
First thing, I spaced a little bit, but I have it. I'll make the delivery.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because you don't want to keep a client waiting for too long. Schema was wondering about you, but just communication, keeping it open, that's important.
I apologize for the delay.
No worries, I can tell you're being apologized. I'm truly sorry, so thank you. But anyways, I guess we can check out the place here. I'm just gonna keep to myself. Any recommendations on a place where I can be alone?
There's a couple seats in the northern part of this floor. There's also some seating upstairs if you want to further separate yourself from the group.
I think I'll be in the north part for now in case Oh, hello there, Volo. Hi, Floon. Deville. Pleasure. It's been a long time. It has. I'm gonna keep to myself, Greg. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
You're most welcome.
And Yaga goes, I can tell you're being a busy boy today, so I'll keep in the back, but if you want to visit me after your shift, I'm all for that.
Definitely.
Did she just say this loudly in front of everybody?
Yeah, it's no.
There's no hiding it with Yagra.
No, there's not. It's there.
No, Zymina looks between the two of them and before Crick can respond. Clearly, because she sees that he's getting a little flustered by this upfrontness, and she just goes, "Oh dear, I would hate for something else to get broken in here so soon."
Oh, I could fix them up.
I didn't mean him. I meant the walls.
Oh. Okay. I'll catch you later, lover boy.
I say I'll see you later. And I give her a wink.
See you later, alligator.
Miki, we'll go to...
Yeah.
And then, Oz, I'll definitely go to you in case there's anything you wanted to do in the meantime. Where did you want to take a renown?
Let's just go, like, here. To, like,
okay.
this little
Sure.
table. Still, hopefully, far enough away from people.
You can also go outside. We have a back entrance, you know.
Oh. No, I'm
If you want
fine.
it.
I'm comfortable just doing it here.
Okay. So
Glad I'm
Winter's-
so close.
Winter's like, hello, yes, Miki, what do you want to chat about?
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it low because Simena is right there. As low as I can. I just wanted to respectfully give this back to you, and I'll slide my Harper pin back.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I hope this doesn't cause any hard feelings. I've just kind of had a change of heart, and I just don't feel like the Harpers and I are aligned anymore.
Oh. I mean, that's fine. I know Hoppers require a lot of commitment.
Right, yeah, and I'm a commitment phobe, you know, it's just, I'm flittering and fleeting from one thing to the next, so.
Okay, I hope we're able to still be allies in some sense.
Absolutely, I still want to be friends with you, of course, and that's why I said I respectfully give this back. It's just, I respectfully don't want to be a Harper pot. And I mean that, I didn't know how else to phrase it, Dan. That's like the first thing that came. That's a Kimarie thing, like, I just
Maybe
don't
Miki
wanna-
means it.
Maybe Miki means it then. I'll just say it.
You're not being deceitful anyway, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I figured, okay.
I literally, I just don't
Sure.
want to be a part of them anymore.
He takes a pen and says, alright, well, no worries. I will let you know your renown won't be there anymore, and you won't get any benefits.
Yeah, right. I understand, but of course, and let's be friends. Let's have drinks, and
Is Craig still keeping his pen?
you would have to talk to him about that. I cannot speak for my beloved Craig on what he's doing with his life.
Okay.
Beloved.
No worries. Alright, well, thank you. I'll pocket it up. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Renee. I appreciate you, and thanks for stopping by to the party. Like,
Of course, yes.
you, Volo, and Floon, all mean so much to us. So
thank you
we
so
want to
much.
keep our friendship intact, of course. So
Sure, of course, no worries. Thank you so much. And Oz, did you want to do anything in the meantime?
Well, before people start, like, after they finish
Mhm.
talking with the three of them, and before other people start showing up, I just wanted to go up and just check on the kids.
Sure.
See if they're even
yeah,
still
are they
there.
upstairs?
It's been hours.
Yeah, it's been a few hours, so I figured
They're still
give them
there.
space.
They're
Okay.
still there. They're just kind of chilling at the moment. Squidly says, "We're fine. We're good.
All
We're
right.
just keeping company up here."
Okay.
Okay.
Well, people are showing up, so
Okay. Yeah, that's what Nat thinks, and best we just keep ourselves away from it.
okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to bring up some food at some point?
Candy.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Blake Krieg is here.
Oh wow.
Oh, I thought
That's great.
I heard food, and
Yeah.
I thought I should bring some out.
I'm
Oh my
upstairs.
gosh. I think he knew.
Yeah.
Because it's mealtime. He probably had something. So you bring your food up there. You probably have like some shepherd pies or some meat, vegetables, right?
Yes.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Little yeah.
Little Yep.
Mm.
It's canon.
It is canon now. Little
Perfect.
Rocco's.
Awesome.
Yep.
You can only get them here.
And then as you hear a voice at the back of your head, reunion.
Dear.
Okay.
Somebody say something to me again?
Huh?
I'm so sorry. Did somebody say something to me again?
No, it was Oz,
Okay.
Raven Queen's voice. In the back of their head.
Can you repeat what she said?
Reunion friends.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave y'all to it, and I'll be downstairs. So if you need anything, don't hesitate to come find me. Have fun.
You go downstairs.
Yeah.
You see Nanette. I'm going to move all this too. You see Nanette, Click, Rowan Darkfeather, and what it turns out to be 3 generic other Raven Queen followers.
I'm assuming ones that I saw there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that are there. And Nanette says, "Hello there, Oz. It's been far too long. It's good.
Hello.
Hello there.
I knew
Click's
you
still-
were coming.
I figured she still communicates with you. Click
Yes.
I am so excited for the party.
Hi, Click.
Hi, Oz.
Hi.
Hi, Birdie.
That's
Hi,
sneaky.
Click. No, he can call me Birdie for sure.
All right.
You like my
Thank
little
you.
nickname?
Because we're friends now.
Absolutely.
And,
And
Rowan
why are our friends just standing at the door? Come on in, all of you.
This is Zymina.
She gives you a look like, what the fuck did we just talk about earlier yesterday? But then you
Oz
just roll with it.
literally just rolls their eyes so hard.
Nanette, who's also Drow, looks at you, Zymina,
Yes.
and looks at you, Zymina. That is your name, yes?
Oh, it sure is. And I do believe we've been told about you guys from Oz. He cannot stop, excuse me. They cannot stop referring to you guys. Well, come on in.
Shut
Thank
up,
you.
Zymina.
You were saying how much you really wanted to get to know Click because you just didn't get close to him at the ceremony.
You did.
Oz, like, full on slaps Zymina's arms with the tips of their fingers.
Can I roll to avoid it? Just feel like, or no? I mean, I don't care, but
Yeah.
it's not fun.
I would say you jokingly play, but yeah, you kind of learn a little bit. Rowan says, "It's good to see you again. I have my lute in case you needed some music."
Oh, absolutely.
That'd
If
be
you're up
great.
for
Please
it.
start playing. We need some music in here.
Oh, of course. I guess I can go.
Hi.
There.
I'm Miki.
Oh, hi, Rowan Darkfeather.
It's nice to meet you. Feather. I have feathers.
You
We
do?
have so much in common already.
Rowan's an Aarakocra, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say that. I don't care. I'm still gonna
Oh
say
yeah,
it.
I figured it's perfect.
It's fine. It's okay. Sure. I'll play some music in the background.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
That's
before
so
you
great,
do that,
Rowan.
please help yourself to some drinks. You can
Yes,
Oh,
go to the
please.
bar Here we have food on display over here.
Miki
Anything.
makes some awesome drinks, and Craig has been manning the kitchen. Anything you want.
Thanks.
As long as it's shark tacos and alcoholic beverages.
Nanette says, "Thank you so much, Oz. I'm very happy to be here with your friends and support you in this celebration of your life."
Thank you. I'm
Looks at
happy
Zymina,
that you
looking
all
at-
were able to come too.
Thank you.
She looks back at Nanette and she goes, "Oh, we're not friends. We're family," referring to the 4 of them, not everyone in the tavern.
We are family too. family is very important. It's awkward. It's an awkward exchange.
I was just starting to like do that front and back like rocking thing. Like this is so awkward. I can feel it, and I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, Samina's perfectly fine. Like it
Yep.
does not bother her, and she is reveling in that.
Click asks you, Miki. I want to make my favorite drink.
What's that?
1 glass, 3 ice cubes, and a lemon.
What goes inside the glass? Other than ice and lemon.
The air that we breathe.
Oh.
Oh, that
Are
is
you sure
so...
you don't want anything a little stronger?
What's stronger than lemon juice?
No, I think
I meant
what you could say,
alcohol.
what's stronger than life itself? Other than death.
I'd
but-
like to nibble on
Yeah, I was gonna say death.
for a long time.
Alright, Click. I will get that for you. Just as soon as I'm done with this one.
Thank you. Rowan's like, I don't know how we. Well, I guess we both like the Raven Queen, but thank you so much. I'll start playing after my drink. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. This is really good. Thank you. Time goes
1,
on.
2, 3, 11. Here you
Uh,
go, Click.
Thank you. I can't wait to pucker and enjoy my beverage.
You enjoy it so much, and please come back for more if you need anything else.
I will. And he takes an ice cube and just gently moves it around. Later,
I love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Later on, your neighborhood friends come on by. You have Tally, you have Embrick and Avi, you got Vincent Trench that's here as well, and Fala also came too. They're all enjoying themselves, having a good time. Also, Zymina, you notice 3 drow, not gunslingers, but 3 drow coming in as well. Just kind of nod, not paying any close attention, and just kind of keeping an eye out on things.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Vishal's also here too. He's in there. He's kind of, I would say he's kind of by himself at the moment. He's asked for tea. He has a book with him. He's just reading and enjoying himself up there. Renair,
Love that.
Bloon, and Volo have time to themselves. Later on, Nanette and Rowan. Oh, actually, Rowan's playing here. Click is going outside too. And then the other Raven Queen followers are kind of here as well. Also, you see a familiar face come in. Oh my gosh, this place is so fantastic. You see Bonnie come in.
Bonnie! Oz
my gosh,
goes and
hi.
hugs her.
Oh, this is fantastic. Y'all really did a good job here.
Thank you, Tali. Oz will point out Tali. Tali did all of the renovations.
Oh,
And he did such an amazing job.
He's really handsome.
Is it
You want me to introduce you?
Perhaps. I mean, if he's good with wood. Oh, I'm being bad.
Oh, Bonnie, if you're here and it's your night off, which is so rare considering the lack of help you guys probably have, you deserve all the wood you can get, and there's so much here.
I did some persuasion with Durnan. I said I needed a little break, and I thought I would visit y'all and come say hi.
Instead, you wanted to be broken in half. Oh my gosh, I've missed you so much.
Oh, I miss your little sarcasm and wits, I mean.
Well, now that we get to just be free here, you know, no worries, surrounded by just so many people. And she like looks around, and then looks at Bonnie like with a wary look.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of familiar folks here. I'm just going to keep to myself, though. I want to look around the place and see a new little home. So,
Right.
I'll still keep my whips open. I'm not going to be too crazy. But thank you so much. I'll just be looking around.
Right.
And then
Thanks for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. It was so good to see you, honey. Love you so much. And then you see another familiar figure you haven't seen in a while come in. Oh, actually, bring her up.
Roscoe!
No.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh no!
You see Obaya Ude come in.
Hey.
Someone from the
Obaya!
first. Obaya's here. She looks around. And sees you four and nods as well. And squints a little bit at Oz. A little bit.
Yeah, I was like, she's never seen me like this, so.
And she sits down. Well, it has been some time since I have seen all four of you. I have 3 of you, I don't know. But I heard of a new tavern opening here, and I wanted to see what they have to offer. And so far, it's you.
It's me! I mean, us!
Yes.
Here, let me make you your favorite.
Not the sweet drink, please. That was very strong before.
I know. I'm gonna make you your favorite, not my favorite this time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Zaimina, good to see you again.
Really surprised to see you here. After you had mentioned venturing into the yawning portal, well, I just didn't think we'd ever see you again. Where have you been?
Well, I went back to my employer and to give him all of the treasures that I found in the Undermountain, in the well. And I wanted to visit back, maybe for another run, or maybe just enjoy the city a little bit more, because I was mostly here on business the first time.
Well, it is definitely nice to see you stop in here and
Yeah.
please enjoy yourself. But
Please.
Thank you.
I would love to hear about your adventures down in the well. We never really had the chance to talk last time. We were way busier than this.
I think so. Maybe we can find a time to talk in private, and because there's something about you that I'm very curious about. As I think I said that in the very moment that I met you at first.
You know, I've seen a lot of people taking interest in me. Far more than I would like, but honestly, a little mystery won't kill us, will it?
I guess the one thing that you can ponder before we meet the second time is, has your meaning of fire evolved since the last time you and I spoke? That is a good question.
So I mean, it just kind of smiles.
Can I see if that fire sparks anything? When she says fire?
You mean like Zaimina? If
Yeah.
Like a memory or something?
oh, like because the other party doesn't know you started the fire,
Right. We don't know you started the
and
fire.
Mickey's trying to figure out again. I would say, knowing Zaimina, I think she has really hit it to the point and was able to.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
You guys rolled. Plus, I think you naturally believed her too, if I remember.
I did. Yeah,
So,
I did.
I'm gonna stick with that for now until
That's
another.
totally fine. Totally fine.
Yes.
I also wanted to speak with you, Obaya, at some point. I just have wondering if you could see something special or something about me. I keep having these weird visions and things, and I can't really figure out what's going on.
Perhaps we can make that an arrangement. But I wonder, these dreams that you may have, you seem like you really have no purpose, but I think you may have some sort of knowledge that you're leading on. You just can't put it together, but you have the pieces.
Sounds about right. It's like a big puzzle that my dumb butt can't figure out.
Well, this looks like maybe we can definitely talk. And then you hear another, like, kind of interrupts the conversation and kind of makes his presence known. You see Greg, a familiar person.
Is that the nipple guy? Yes!
Not the nipple guy.
Auriax Lust
Oh yeah.
comes back and struts his way into the tavern with a few. You don't know if they're like lackeys, but it's kind of alternative in a sense with the way he looks.
Lackeys or sex slaves?
Either way, before you continue, Dan.
Yes.
Just for clarification.
Yeah.
Did Craig actually tell us every little detail about the fights he had, or just like that he won the underground fights? Because would we actually know him, or would like Craig be dealing with this?
I'm leaving that to Craig.
Yeah, so I just want to get that clarification. Yeah. How much did you tell us, Craig?
I think I told you about the people that I end up fighting. However, I don't know that I got into
details.
That much detail. I'm not. I think I told as much detail as I remember, which probably would be blue tiefling with nipple rings.
Okay, just making sure.
That's good.
So we're aware.
Yes. So Oriax comes in, struts, and then what accompanies him is three, kind of probably in like their early 20s. Similar getup, alternative piercings all over ears, nose ring, nipple rings, obviously shown. They look a bit more submissive, in a sense, like they're he's in charge. And Oriax comes in and says, "Oh wow, this is a great place. Oh, look at the lighting and all of this comfortable furniture. Oh, I know you, Mr. Champion. So good to see you again. I kiss my hand." Oh, I didn't think you would. No hard feelings, right?
No hard feelings.
Come on, we're here for a party. Have fun. I heard about a new tavern opening, and I do like to drink. And along with my, I call him.
Got a drink right here for you.
Oh wow, you are quite a character.
Yep, that's Miki.
Miki.
Quite the character.
Hi, Miki.
Hi.
Oriax kind of struts a little bit more, and he puffs out his chest a little bit more, and leans against lay on the table. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miki.
Same to you.
I am Oriax.
I think
I'm Miki the Kenku.
Oh. Okay. I guess that's not allowed. Oh, well, you are busy. Posse, come here. Drinks are on me. You've been good boys today. All three of them kind of come by. This is my pierced posse. They come with me everywhere.
Oh, so you're Pee-Pee?
Yes.
Oz leans over to Zymina and be like, they're definitely sex slaves, right?
Or there's just another set of nobles keeping people hidden in houses for no reason. Who knows?
My pierced posse was very wet last night because of the rain. They got drenched and soaked.
Oh.
But now they're
wow.
here. They're getting all ready. Yeah.
Pets.
Keep them outside, do you?
Only when they're really bad. But we're celebrating tonight.
Absolutely. Here's 3 shots for you all. Boop boop boop. Shots.
I just want to observe his actions from the minute he walked in, and his just reaction to being interested in Miki. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Based on what Craig had talked about, for this guy to show up seems very odd. She's just watching to see if he's overly observing the place or anything in particular that might seem like he's I don't know, casing the joint in a sense, because she just doesn't get a good feeling about him. Why
you want to roll an insight check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Perception, whichever. I don't know which I would be doing if he's
I think
trying to be deceptive.
You can roll both, and I can let you know.
Okay.
Proceed to see if there's anything in the area, or also insight about his intentions. If you don't mind, we're just going to go a little bit over because we had a little bit of a late start, if that's okay.
It's all good with me.
Cool.
Alright, well, I rolled an 11 for perception.
Okay. With perception, you've noticed Deville is keeping an eye out on everyone. the Drow are also keeping an eye out for everyone locking eyes with the Veil. Definitely. They caught their attention big time.
There are so many factions here together.
Again, like, I didn't know how this was going to play out, and then the more you're making these different factions all coming together, and we see what happens. Ember and Avi are just enjoying themselves. They look really happy and relieved. They look like they're really enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Callie is just happy with his work. Vincent is kind of like looking around too. He's kind of studying things. Fala is just meditating, enjoying the area. And then actually Rowan is playing good about it. Did a performance check. He got a natural 17. So the music is very
Nice,
somber.
Rowan.
It's kind of somber though. It's very funeral-like, but
Oz enjoys it.
and
At some point, Oz does want to like make the rounds to like greet all of our neighbors and stuff.
Sure. I know we are limited on time, so we may do that the next time, but because I want to definitely play that out with you. Zaimina, you go an insight check on Oriax, right?
Oh, you just said you do both. I'm sorry. Let me roll.
That's okay. No worries.
Based on the perception check, I was waiting for that first. Oof, that's unfortunate. Well, D&D or roll D&D Beyond gave me that one, so.
Ooh.
You got that one.
A little distracted. Yeah.
You're just wondering about him.
Did you roll one too, Oz? I know you.
No, but I was gonna ask if I could.
Yeah.
Because
go for it.
Once Oriax starts talking about like his PP having to stay out in the rain, it gets a weird feeling and like subtly steps between Bonnie and them just in case.
Sure.
That's a 5.
Oh no.
You don't know if it's mainly like what's this Pierce Posse thing? Is it a play on words? What is this relationship? He's kind of hard to read in general. He's pretty charismatic and he's so unique. You just don't know what to make of it.
That's fair.
About nipple piercings?
Yeah. And Oriax goes, well, we're just gonna explore the place a little bit, if you don't mind. Talks to Miki. But we are feeling very welcome here, and my posse is so at attention right now. They're all very excited, aren't you boys? And they all say, yes, Mr. Lust.
How about we give you a tour?
Okay. That sounds like fun. Sure. And I will say, whoops. Sloan actually comes down to order another drink and locks eyes with Oriax.
Like Floon? Like Floon? Like,
yeah,
oh,
you know,
does the tennis match thing, like, once he notices and just kind of...
It's almost like an old, like, cowboy shootout. Oh, like a flirt off.
I love this so much. Floon, do you know Oriax?
Oh, I know Oriax. He's so charming.
He really is.
He was taken aback that you said that. He was like, oh.
Yeah. Even Zaimina looked shocked, like, read the room.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, Floon, there's nothing going on, so I moved on.
Perfectly understandable.
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, they're kind of just staring off at each other right now. But before you can make any like judgment, you hear some commotion outside, some screaming.
Oh, what now?
Zaimina just goes, well, that didn't take very long. I was waiting for it.
You kind of feel like the glasses are shaking a little bit, and outside the front door, you hear like big knocks.
I was just going to look.
You open the door, and then a big dragon head pops up. I'm here for the party.
I knew it!
Oh my gosh, thank God. Woo.
Boy, am I glad to see you. I thought there was something going on out here.
How's everybody doing? Hi. Everyone in the bar is freaked out.
I was just going to be like, everybody... This is Zelafarn, this is everybody. We're fine.
Don't
Dang,
worry.
I haven't
He's a real
Can
dragon.
I would also start talking and trying to calm people down, so can
Sure.
I also
If you
roll?
want. Sure. I will, I'll let this be a group persuasion check, though. So this is going to be a
That
group
was a
persuasion.
6.
So I need the rest of... Zaymina, if you're going to be in it, I need
I
you to roll.
so badly don't want.
I rolled an 18.
So,
I rolled a 12.
so it's
Okay.
like I have to.
Yeah. Zaymina.
She just looks at Oz the whole time, like shaking her head, like mother.
It
Ooh, you're lucky. I rolled a
wasn't
15. You doesn't matter who it was. This was your quest. I rolled a 15.
Roll 15. Okay. Pretty much, I think, everyone except Oz, I think, because you rolled pretty low, if I remember.
It was
Yeah,
a 6.
The rest of you chimed in. You control the chaos. They're pretty uncomfortable, though. That a bronze dragon is sticking its head inside the tavern right now. Oh, this is really pretty. You have a bunch of nice little friends and people here. I don't know where I could fit in, though, because this door's not big enough for my big old body.
Is the back door any bigger?
I can
Since we have
check.
to like. Well, that was out of game. Out of game.
Oh, okay.
Because like deliveries and stuff. Where do we get deliveries brought through?
It's in a back door, like right here, but it's the same size. So you can go
Yeah. Also keep in mind that he is a large creature. Like,
Yeah. Do we
But-
have any like big windows that open up?
It does not fit any large creature. There's really no way you have to build something. So
What
he's
about
outside.
just his head through one of the windows?
Yeah?
Yeah,
that can work.
yeah.
oh my God.
That's what I was thinking. I wasn't actually thinking like he actually entirely come into the building.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking he could sit outside and still be included.
So he sticks his head. If you want it to the front door, is that where you want it?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, we need people
yeah.
to walk in, so we need another window. Maybe.
He can
Maybe, like,
perch
right
on here for he'll perch here.
Okay. Cool.
He says, "Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of food you got over there. I'm a little peckish myself, and I really need that ethnic cuisine that everyone's been talking about."
Well, Craig's made something called tacos.
You mean the shark
No, no.
tacos?
No, we agreed that they're called obliteracos.
Okay,
Sorry,
obliteracos.
obliteracos.
Zamina's kind of still taking like note of
Wh-
the room based on like
which
how
are-
more uncomfortable people still might be despite the persuasion with the dragon.
I wanted to let y'all know I think I may have caused a ruckus coming here. There was a lot of people yelling and screaming about a dragon walking down in the middle of the road to come to here. They asked me
Wow.
where I was going. I was like, "Oh, there's a party at Trosco Manor." So I thought that they all could come and say hi. Actually, we may have a little bit of a problem. And
I'll
you
come
hear,
outside.
You come outside and you see Sea Watch. All around here. And you also see a familiar figure that walks in. And,
I don't know where my token went.
oh no, hold on one second, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, you see a familiar face too. You see Jalister.
Oh boy.
Jalister from the Lords Alliance come in.
Not this man.
Oh boy.
And he says, "Hello again." And that's where we're gonna roll out of today's episode.
Hi.
Damn it, Dan!
You brought a dragon,
It was
a large
Craig!
creature, coming
I was the one that
Walking
invited
down
him.
the
This is my
streets.
fault.
to a crowded party. In one of the most...
How do you say no? That's not a good idea to a dragon.
He's an intelligent being.
He's young, intelligent. He was
He
excited.
can be
He
intelligent
got
and still be a little dense. But
Oh yeah.
this is my fault, so
excited.
I'll smooth things over with the authorities.
Oh, I can't wait. But
So-
before we go, Dan,
Yeah.
you didn't answer my question.
Oh, sure, I'm going.
How is the room still reacting after we did the persuasion check?
It's good. You diffuse the situation because 3 out of the 4 you did it. So it was majority. There's still a little apprehensive about the dragon being there, but now since it's more comfortable and he's kind of just being jovial and whatever, they're kind of just. The rest of the people are just kind of taking it to themselves, but they're just being very mindful.
Okay.
Yep.
I definitely had like a speech prepared for that. So.
Oh,
Time.
I'm sorry. Well, definitely
That's okay.
We had to squeeze in a lot of time here for so many
know.
characters. So, thank you everyone for watching. So far, we're sticking with Tuesday, right, for our next episode?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Because I still don't have to go in the office on Tuesday, so we're good.
Great.
But,
Oh, cool.
yeah,
That's-
not until June 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, return to work, guys. It's great stuff. But anyways, Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday
next
works for
episode.
me. I'm
Great.
all.
Okay, great. See you
Awesome.
Tuesday, everybody.
Same time next Tuesday. Please follow our socials if you haven't done so already. Talk about us. Tell us what you liked about the stream. Share it with your friends. And have a happy Memorial Day, everyone. Yes, thank you, Tyler. And just a big shout out to everyone that was watching in the chat. We love you so much. And remember, this is Roll or
Roleplay.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Warp.
Rar.
Warp.